Hey everyone, Paul Pomerleau here, and this is my 2014 Victory Cross Country Tour. For those of you that watched the first edition of the Pomerleau Post, you will know that I bought a tire pressure monitoring system. I purchased 3 sensors. I put one on the front tire, one on the back tire, and one was supposed to go on the shock valve. But that didn't work out too well because of the location of the valve. So I'm going to have to relocate it to another area. I'm going to do that for 2 reasons. Let's zoom in on this and I'll show you. The shock valve is located on the right hand side behind this plastic cover. It has 3 pins held into grommets, and all you have to do is simply pop them off. This is the valve right here. What I use is a little shock pump to add air or take air out of the shock. You can remove the cap. And even though it's not impossible to get the pump onto the valve, it is a little difficult because of the saddlebag guard right here. Also, my sensor is fairly large. And when I put this on the Schrader valve, and you'll notice when you try to put the cover back on, the sensor prevents the cover from going all the way on. So I'm going to have to relocate this valve. Not far, I just want to move it up into this area here. It's got a lot more play room back here and it should work good for my needs. Just so you can see better, I'm going to remove the seat and remove the saddlebag just to have more room in here and you can see what I'm talking about. And with the sensor on the valve here, you can see when I put my cover on, the sensor blocks the cover from locking into the grommet on the side. So this definitely isn't going to work. I'm going to have to relocate it. I'm going to remove the sensor. This is a 22mm nut holding this valve in. I'm simply going to remove it. And now the valve, you probably could force it back, but to make it simple, there's a 10mm bolt right here that's holding this plastic part on. I'm simply going to just remove that for now. This gives me room to pull this out and pull the valve out. And now I'll just simply put the bolt back in. If you follow the hose, you'll see that it goes into a channel in the frame. It goes up and loops around into a U-turn and comes down and goes down into the shock. You can remove it from this channel and have tons of room. You could relocate this to the other side of the bike if you want. This is where you can let your imagination go nuts. You can add extensions, adapters, and 90-degree elbows, anything you want, and move this thing literally anywhere on your bike. For me, I only needed to do 2 things. I want to get it away from the saddlebag guards, and I want to be able to have enough room that I can put my shock sensor on it. So for me, just simply relocating it over here will be fine. I'm going to tuck this in behind the wires, and I'm going to put my sensor on it, and I'm going to tuck it in right here. And just to lock it in place, I'm going to use a plastic tie wrap just around the hose so everything stays in place. And with that done, my side panel locks perfectly into place. And now with all 3 sensors installed, I can see the pressure on the front tire, the back tire, and the shock. So there it is, a quick and simple way of relocating your shock valve. For me, this is all I need. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.